pardons the word to all. Whatever folly men commit, be their shortcomings or their vices what they may, let us exercise forbearance, remembering that when these faults appear in others, it is our follies and vices that we behold. They are the shortcomings of humanity to which we belong, whose faults, one and all, we share, yes, even those very faults at which we now wax so indignant merely because they have not yet appeared in ourselves. They are faults that do not lie on the surface, but they exist down there in the depths of our nature, and should anything call them forth, they will come and show themselves just as we now see them in others. One man, it is true, may have faults that are absent in his fellow, and it is undeniable that the sum total of bad qualities is in some cases very large, for the difference of individuality between man and man passes all measure. Schopenhauer. Professor George B. Foster, University of Chicago. A stirring story, faithful to truth and helpful to a better understanding and feeling. W.N.C. Carlton, Esquire, Librarian, Newberry Library, Chicago, in a letter to the author. I shall place your book in the permanent collection of the library, where present-day and future students of the history of your race will find it a most significant document. The Brooklyn Daily Eagle. From Superman to Man is a vindication of the American Negro. Honorable George W. Ellis, FRGS, 8-year Secretary of the U.S. Legation to Liberia, author of Negro Culture in West Africa, etc. From Superman to Man by J.A. Rogers is a significant contribution to interracial literature in more ways than one. Its breadth of scholastic research, its selection and concentration of matter are as amazing as its wealth of information. The book is well written, and the skillful management of materials shows not only the author's mastery of his subject, but his knowledge of the technique of the literary art. In the program of the broadest education of the races and the promotion of social concord and cooperation, this volume should be in every library and home of the country. In his absorbing story, we see the souls of the white and darker worlds groping and struggling toward the better day of peace and good understanding between the races. New York Evening Post. This porter, who had attended Yale, had traveled extensively and spoke several languages, had at his finger's end the arguments necessary to prove that his race was not a whit inferior to the Caucasian. With word of thanks to those who consciously or unconsciously have helped me in the production of this volume, but especially to my friend Hiram H. Holland, a poet as yet unknown, but one who I confidently predict is destined to make an enduring mark in American literature.